Hello everyone. Welcome to CloudRevolution. In this video, we'll explore the exciting world of remote development by connecting to a virtual machine, or remote instance using Visual Studio Code's SSH remote connection. So, let's dive right in. Have you ever faced the challenge of working with a remote server or virtual machine? Maybe you struggled with clunky terminal-based editors or found it difficult to debug code running on a remote server. Well, fear no more. Visual Studio Code comes to the rescue with its seamless integration and powerful features. If you guys just want to watch the tutorial about how it's done, you can skip to below mentioned time. Let's discuss why connecting to a remote virtual machine through Visual Studio Code is a game changer. Seamless integration. Visual Studio Code provides a remote development extension that effortlessly connects you to remote servers or virtual machines. Once connected, you can edit files, run commands, and debug code directly from the Visual Studio Code interface on the remote instance. This tight integration streamlines your development workflow and boosts productivity. Full-featured IDE. Visual Studio Code is not just an ordinary code editor, it's a robust integrated development environment. It offers a rich set of features like syntax highlighting, code completion, intelligent debugging, and version control integration. By connecting to a remote instance using Visual Studio Code, you can leverage these features to write, edit, and manage code on the remote server in a familiar and productive environment. Visual editing. Say goodbye to command-line text editors like Vim or Emacs. Visual Studio Code provides a visual editor that offers a user-friendly interface for editing files on the remote instance. You can effortlessly navigate through directories, open multiple files in tabs, use keyboard shortcuts, and take advantage of extensions for enhanced functionality. Visual editing simplifies your development process, especially for those who are not accustomed to terminal editors. Remote debugging. Debugging code running on a remote server can be a daunting task when limited to a terminal. However, with Visual Studio Code, remote debugging becomes a breeze. You can set breakpoints, inspect variables, and step through code running on the remote instance. Visualize the debugging process, view call stacks, and utilize other debugging features provided by Visual Studio Code and its extensions. Remote debugging empowers you to squash bugs efficiently, no matter where your code is running. Extension ecosystem. Visual Studio Code boasts an extensive extension ecosystem with a wide range of plugins and extensions available. These extensions enhance your development experience by providing additional features, integrations with various programming languages and frameworks, and tools for specific tasks. By connecting to a remote instance through Visual Studio Code, you can leverage these extensions to supercharge your workflow on the remote server. Connecting to a remote instance using Visual Studio Code offers a streamlined and feature-rich development experience compared to using a terminal alone. It combines the power and convenience of a full-featured IDE with the ability to work on remote servers, making it a popular choice for remote development scenarios.
Now let's see how to connect to a remote virtual machine using Visual Studio Code. To get started, if you are not sure how to install Visual Studio Code, I have created a detailed video on the topic. To watch it, please click on the I button in the top right corner of the screen. And also you need to create a VM in one of the cloud providers. In my case, I have already created an instance in AWS. In that, you should at least allow SSH port 22. Once you have installed Visual Studio Code and ready, we need to install a couple of essential extensions. First one is remote SSH extension. So, which this one allows us to open remote folders or files and edit them using VS Code. So let us install it. And it will install the second one and two more extensions automatically. That one is remote SSH editing. This one, remote SSH editing configuration file. It is already, it will be installed automatically by installing this one. And that's all. You need to install these extensions. And this one, this extension will allow us to create an SSH configuration file containing necessary details like username, host name, and identity file for the virtual machine. So once you have installed these extensions, let's configure the config file. For that, you need to press Ctrl+Shift+P or click on the small green button, or sometimes it will be blue button in the top, in the bottom left corner of Visual Studio Code window. Okay, you can select either of them. Select it, and after that, you need to select configure SSH host. It will show a couple of options for you where you can create a configuration file. Like first one is users mukesh.sh config, and second location is in the C drive program data sh folder ssh config. For this tutorial, I'm selecting first one, and it already have my one configuration file, and you can see first one is host. You can name anything here. You can name any name here according to your naming convention. And in the host name, you need to provide IP address of your virtual machine. And in the user, you need to provide username. For example, if you are connecting to Ubuntu instance, you need to provide Ubuntu username. And if you are connecting to Amazon Linux virtual machine, you need to provide username EC2 user. And next one is identifier. This is nothing but your private key for your virtual machine. My virtual machine private key is in this location. If you don't know how to write this path, all you need to do is, let me go to that location. Just a second. So all you need to do is click on here on this bar. You can copy this location. You can copy this path, or you can right click on it. You can select copy address as text. Okay, you can do either of them. Next, after pasting your this location, you need to type your PEM file name. My private key name is dev.pem. That's what I have written here. Okay. This is how you can write your SSH config file. This is the minimum criteria for it. First, you need to provide IP address, username, and where your private key is present. Okay. Now, if you want to have multiple configuration files, multiple, if you want to connect to multiple virtual machines, you can simply copy this above configuration, copy it, and you can paste it like this. And you can change these values according to your name, host name, username, and this path. According to your name, you can change it. And let me copy my this public IP address from AWS Management Console. So after that, save this one. So after configuring this, it's time to connect to the remote machine. So simply click on say small green button in the bottom left corner. You will see various connection options here. Connect to host or connect current window to host. For this tutorial, I am selecting second one, connect current window to host. It will show you the names of your SSH host. You can click on whatever virtual machine you want to connect. So let us click on this test. So you have to select appropriate operating system of virtual machine. Right now, we are going to connect to Amazon Linux. So that is Linux family. So select it. And after that, you need to click continue. Wait a few seconds. So we are connected, as you can see. We are connected. And to edit files on the remote server using VS Code, you need to click on open folder. It is right now connected to remote. It will open remote folder. Okay. You need to select appropriate path where you want to edit or create a file. You can select any path. Okay, right now I'm going to open the home directory of EC2 user. If you are doing for the first time in this virtual machine, it will ask you for some sort of permissions. You need to click on yes, I trust the author. That's it. You can edit or create any files here. So let us create one file here. demo.txt, and you can use VS Code editor to edit this file. Save it. For saving it, Control S, you already know this. And let us test if it is opening in the terminal. So you can open in the terminal. Right now we are connected to this host. Let us do ls here. As you can see, it is showing our file. Let us cat it. See? So you can see how simple it is. You can create a file and edit it right here. It will be very useful for if you don't know much about the terminals, how you can edit, and also editing in the terminal also very hefty task. By using this VS Code, it will be simplified for you. So that wraps up this video, guys. If you have any questions or issues regarding connecting to a remote instance using VS Code, please comment below and I will be happy to read. If you found this video helpful, please give a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel for more exciting content. Thank you for watching and happy remote coding.